All right. Hello, everyone. Jordan River here from GrowCast Podcast, and today I am here with one of my good friends, Dr. Jason Lupoi, to talk to him about his book, The Cannabis Terpene Experience. How are you doing today, Dr. Lupoi?
I'm doing great, Jordan. How are you?
Doing excellent, man. Thank you for joining us. Listen, let's jump right in. What inspired you to write The Cannabis Terpene Experience?
I mean, I would say that the main inspiration to write the book was the cannabis plant itself, because as I started to learn more about cannabis science, at first, you think it's all just about cannabinoids and THC potency, and then you start to realize that there's a host of other molecules in the plant called terpenes that can be highly beneficial, not only to the plant for its overall health, but to our health as human beings.
So, after all of this research and after writing this book, what has nature taught you about terpenes?
you know I've learned how powerful Mother Nature can be. The amazing thing about terpenes is that plants use them as a form of weaponry, where they can fend off herbivores. The enemy of all plants is the herbivore, and the terpenes help in fending off those herbivores so the plant can survive. And that can be through releasing bitter compounds that the insects don't like, or it can be almost like a molecular phone call, where the plant can reach out to a hired bug muscle, as I like to call it, where there's like an insect hitman that can come fight off the herbivore for the plant. So I think that's a really cool natural poetry that Mother Nature has shown us.
So also, it's not just cannabis, but cannabis is special in that it's so rich in terpenes, right? Why cannabis terpenes?
Well, I think that cannabis terpenes are a hot topic right now, because people are looking to increase them in plants. People are looking to increase them in products, because we've started to learn of this phenomenon called the entourage or the ensemble effect, where all the parts of the whole really are better than just isolating a cannabinoid. So when you have all of these different molecules there, the products have been shown to have higher efficacy for a large amount of people. And even if it didn't work to a higher degree and have that ensemble effect, there's a lot of medicinal power that the terpenes hold, such as being antiviral, antibacterial, you know, anti-cancer properties, anti-inflammatories. So there's a whole host of um, wellness attributes associated with terpenes. And the beauty of the terpene is research has not been limited, because, as you said, it's not just cannabis; it's in all plants, or many plants. So we can study terpenes across that spectrum of plants and learn what they can do for us from a medicinal perspective.
What do you think would surprise the average reader the most if they picked up a copy of the Cannabis Terpene Experience?
I mean, I think they would see that dichotomy of the terpene being this weapon and being used for destruction. You'll read things about it basically spilling the contents of cells, and so that there's cellular death. And then you'll also read about how you can rub them on your own skin and heal burns or something of that nature. So they have this destructive property, yet they have this healing property. And I think that's a very interesting perspective, that this molecule can go both directions like that.
Do you feel that it's kind of a final frontier? Is there a lot of research to be done?
I mean, I think there's a ton of research to be done, because people are looking to do different types of formulations based around, if you're isolating multiple cannabinoids out of a plant and you're isolating multiple terpenes. Now, maybe instead of there being, 30 cannabinoids and terpenes in a different product, maybe you have six, but you have those six there for a defined purpose. Maybe it's to gear a product towards being anti-anxiety, or you know, uh, a pain relief product, something of that nature. But I think that we we also have done a lot of studies in the scientific literature on how terpenes work in animal models, but a lot of those haven't been done as clinical trials, to where we actually start to look at them in human beings. So I think that cannabis just kind of augments our interest in terpenes, and with other types of plants like functional mushrooms and different types of terpenes within those that are highly beneficial, and also a very hot and trendy type of product. I think we've pretty much just scratched the surface.
Wow. I mean, I'm so excited for this. You're doing God's work, and this is the type of research that really fascinates me. Go and pick up a copy of the Cannabis Terpene Experience right now here on the sales page, or if you're hearing this somewhere else, pick it up on Amazon. Dr. Jason Lupoi, thank you so much for writing this book and for digging into this incredibly deep topic. I look forward to more of your work in the future.
Hey Jordan, thank you again for the opportunity to chat about this, and I look forward to chatting with you again too.